Table station, no PlayStation. Table PlayStation.
I must say I am feeling a bit sleepy.
Goodbye. Gute Nacht.
Excellent. And how may I be of service?
Critical chance bonus. Shield penetration.
Come back whenever you like. Hello.
Denounce Heaven Shark. No. Stamina. 2 points for this one.
Goodbye.
Bellyard. Fleet Street. How do you go there? Let's go to the Mansion House. Hello, Havacek. Hello, great job. You're hyped for Hellgate. Hellgate is the best game ever. But this is a secret. We are not telling the secret. Nice, a battery. It will not work on your phone, but it is a battery. One more battery. There is nothing up here, I have to take the stairs down. My inventory is full. Hell Rift. Reduces the chance to be stunned and knocked backwards by physical blows. Got gore. Da 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 da. This game needs a remaster, not Secret. Well, I would say that Secret 1 needs a remake, or at least a remaster. Secret 2 can use a remaster as well, especially that user interface of Secret 2 is very bad because it is very tiny. But yeah, Hellgate London is the one. The one that truly needs a remaster. Can't pick up. Bring the X12 mod, absolutely yes. This game, I'm playing now the retail version, not the Steam version. The retail version is 64-bit. And also the retail version has it supports DirectX 10, up to 10. But it looks like if you play DirectX 10 the game crashes. But it looks better, but it crashes. So actually DirectX 10 was just put in this game and they didn't really optimize the game around TX10. So I guess a remaster, what could a remaster do for this game? optimized DX12 nowadays. It already runs on 64-bit. Optimize that one as well. Bring quality of life features such as bigger stash, shared stash, because there is no shared stash, there is no way to share items between your characters unless you go into the files and you know how to do it that way, but who knows how to do it that way. And, yeah, this game could use a remaster. And I'm not talking about the Steam version, I'm talking about this one, which is the classic one, the original. The Steam version is super awesome as well. This version looks better and it feels more optimized. The Steam version have some glitches, graphical glitches. It has bugs and it has balance issues. But the Steam version has some super high quality quality of life features that this game needs and it doesn't have, and it also has 4 times the amount of content of this one, and it also has endgame systems. Even the Steam version can utilize a remaster because that version is 32-bit, it is not 64-bit. And it has bugs and glitches and whatnot, so... But a truly happy Hellgate London fan would be one that would own the Steam version in their Steam library, and they would also own an original copy of the classic version. The DVD one, as I do. Because this way they would own originally and legitimately both versions. And if you have both versions, then you have a choice. Whenever you want, you can play whichever version you want. But yeah, this game definitely needs a remaster. And I'm definitely going to get killed now. Oh, you've never played a game with DX10? I have played a game with DX10, it is this one. But look, one of the original creators of Hellgate London some months ago came out and said in an interview or something that they plan on creating a sequel to this franchise, to Hellgate London anyways. And if they actually manage to do that, maybe if they want to bring back Hellgate London to the masses to showcase the game again, maybe a good way would be to make some patches, new patches for the old game. to resurrect it in a way. So who knows? The Steam version is duty. Retaliation? No, I have an item. Which item is it? First of all, I have some thorns. For example, this item has electricity damage thorns, different types of damage. Electricity is one of the types. Thorns is, you know, they hit you and they receive back this type of damage. 7 points of thorns. At 7, 14. But I also have this one. 9% chance to spray shrapnel when you get hit. And actually I want to make a build, the same class, Guardian, but a different build, where I will, a Thorns build, because there is also a Thorns aura. This is the Thorns, aura of Thorns. Thorns damage increased by 50% per enemy within the holy aura. So you can make a build with Thorns, you can equip items, anyways, that have lots of Thorns damage. And this way you can make a build, a very nice build of Thorns, and have enemies hitting you, and this one also has electricity thorns 8. But when this 9% chance to spray shrapnel when you get hit triggers, this one is very powerful and it kills many smaller enemies. And also I would like to make a build where I would be using this type of stat. When you get hit, X% chance to release an effect when you get hit. There are different effects of this type. One is this one, release shrapnel. Another one is this one, cause 15% chance to cause a spectral nova when it kills an enemy. Not when you get hit, when it kills an enemy. So we have also this type of effect. This game is awesome, you know, it is not the fancy, it is old school. 100% old school, there is no endgame as well, this version, a single player. In the Steam version there is endgame. But the endgame in this game is there are 2 difficulty levels. It is to take your character throughout the whole nightmare. Nightmare is the second difficulty level, this is how it is called. And complete the game, complete the campaign, and if you go to do all side quests, there are hundreds of side quests in this game. Or at least many dozens of side quests in this game. It is something like Sacred games where you have side quest after side quest. And then if you go, you can farm for maxing out the level of your character and getting the best items possible for your build. It is Thorns, yeah. So the game comes from the other select. Yeah, I'm not sure about ranged attacks here. Thorns, I haven't really paid attention to the Thorns effect in this game. To see if it also works with ranged. It has been many years since you have seen this game. Do you like it though? And it looks so great. I mean, a remaster, if they could improve a little bit the graphics on a remaster, they could. Why not? Maybe if they could use some modern techniques for graphics improvements and whatnot. This game does take a look at the graphics. This game looks amazing. The art style is awesome. Let's see, does Thorns work with ranged attacks? Nope, it doesn't. These enemies are hitting me with ranged attacks, they do not receive damage from Thorns. So, Thorns works like the retaliation of Titan Quest, where melee attackers hit you, they take back the damage. But actually, I don't remember how Thorns works in Diablo 2. I don't think I have ever used Thorns in Diablo 2. You did play that much because when I played the online service had already been offline and there were some bugs which made it hard to play. Yeah. Unfortunately, this game didn't have a good run. Fate, destiny. Dennis, this is the classic, the retail version, not the Steam version. The biggest issue that I find with this specific game is that you don't have a search asset. There are many great items. Actually, the yellow items that you see here, they are the unique items. This is the highest tier of items in this game. You have white items, which is the common items. You have green, which is the magic. Enhanced, they call them. You have the blue, which is the rare items. You have the orange, which is the legendary, then you have the yellow, which is the unique. The unique items are very, very, very rare drops in this game. And you know, also the items are class specific in this game, which is another thing that I don't like that much. And many unique items you cannot use. If I go to my stats now, I can show you at least one unique, as far as I remember. Which I cannot use with this character because it is class specific for another class. And I cannot share it with other characters of mine because there is no shared stats. There are some annoying flaws within this game. Diablo 2 Thorns cause damage to hits that do damage to your HP. If you block or otherwise don't receive damage, the Thorns damage doesn't go out. Shadow Husk. Da, da, da. Where am I going to? Angel Passage. Yeah. So I have to clear this out again. To do that, you have to use this type of gun. So, if I want to farm this boss, I will have to destroy all these things again. I'm not going to do that. Let's get out of here. It is only melee attacks. Yeah. Thorns is melee attacks only. Even in this game. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I need 2 points of willpower to be able to equip this one. Waterman's Walk, Upper Thames. The strength. I'm gonna farm a little bit of XP. Because I'm at a point where the difficulty spikes are very high. And I will have to farm a couple of levels before I can move on. Palladium! The Palladium is the currency in this game. The gold of the game. Ancient Ancestor, he is very big. Very scary. Is this game more grindy, difficult, spike the Titan Quest? More grinded, yes, absolutely. But at least you can farm the bosses. If you want to do that. It is a game where you can farm bosses. But I think that in most old school action RPG you can farm bosses. Some of the subway levels look very similar to the Earth levels in Darksiders Wrath of Gore. Darksiders Wrath of Gore, is that a game on something like a Nintendo Switch or something like that? I haven't heard of Darksiders Wrath of Gore before. And I have played all Darksiders games. I'm a fan of Darksiders. But I play only on PC. Hello, Roy. How are you doing? The drop rate. You can craft gear. You can look. For example, we have these white items. These are common items. We can salvage the items. And when you salvage items, you get these materials up here. And this one, the nano shard. This is rare, the nano shard. With the materials, you can upgrade in two different ways your items. All items. And you have these items that are socketables. Weapons have sockets in this game, weapons and shields. The other items, armor items, don't have any sockets. This is a weapon, this is a shield. My shield doesn't have a socket now. For example, these weapons here have different types of sockets. You can put socketables in the sockets. Everything relies on levels. For example, every socketable requires a specific level of items to equip it on the item, and otherwise you cannot equip it. You can upgrade. There are two different upgrades. One of the upgrades upgrades the base stat of the weapon or the shield, or the base stat of the armor and the shields, not the other stats. Unfortunately, it goes only on the base stats. And the other upgrade, what it does is that you can see that, for example, this item here that is white, it says armor 58, and below that it says physical damage thorns 3. So, it has no affixes. Hello, Soul Age. Hello, Vigorfield. You know, this is a typical Diablo-like or Titan Quest-like game, where items can drop with one or two affixes. This is the base item. Now, for example, if you want, you can take this item, put it on that upgrade system, the second one, not the one that increases the base armor or base whatever. And with the second one, you can add, there are three maybe I should go back to the town to show you, because I can show you. I will show you. Wait. Wait, what was that? What did I see there? Did I see an elite enemy? Oh no. Anyways, let's go there. I couldn't open the portal because I was aiming at the wall. What the hell? So, where is this way? The Nanoforge. Okay, more experience required, of course, if an item is higher level than the level of your character, you cannot upgrade it. There is also this type of limitation to keep some balance in this game. But anyways, if I got it, the Nanoforge will increase only the base stat of the item. This one has armor, because it is an armor item, it would increase this one only, nothing else. Or if I put the blue item, it will increase only the armor and the 38 shields and the 26 armor, the base stats, nothing else. The same applies to all types of items. The other one is the Augmedrex, this one. This one, you put an item there, whichever item you like, even unique items. And you have, yeah, you can see. You can add a common property, you can add a rare property, you can add a legendary property. But of course, legendary is very expensive. I barely have the amount of money it requires, yeah. But each different type of item has a specific limitation on how many of these properties you can add. So, if I try, can I add? This is a rare item I can add. This one, for example, can add augment properties full. 2, 4, 6 stats, it has full properties, you cannot put more. It goes up to a specific amount of properties. You go there. But the bad thing is that this system here is awesome, but you get random properties. You cannot select which one you got for your build. If we had the ability to select exactly which one we wanted, that would have been amazingly perfect. So again, this game is awesome, but it relies on randomness again. Yeah, we have these two upgrading systems, and you come to this one. To this one, you come to put an item to cost to remove all mods. This is for removing the Socketa ball from the item and maybe putting another Socketa ball in the item or doing whatever you want. And you come here, you can. This is the Socketa ball, it says what it provides. Here you have the stats. What else do we have? This is it when it comes to, but you also have this type of NPC.
Hello.
These are batteries. There are some specific types of weapons that can get, they have sockets for batteries, and the batteries give you different effects as well. And you don't buy these ones with the currency. You buy these ones by salvaging other items and getting these materials up here. And you see, if I go to create this one, I will have to pay 6 of this one and 20 of this one, and I will create this one. And now, if I want, I can salvage this one to take back some materials again. Why would I do that, you might ask? Because when you destroy components, let's call them, even these basic components, because you can see here, this is a white component, this is a blue component, this is a legendary component. Components, even the white ones, have a small chance to get, when you salvage them, to give you the nano shards. And the nano shards, as you saw there with the upgrading system, they are very, very useful because you can upgrade your items, nano forge your items. Yeah. So this game has lots of depth. Of course, it is not like other games, you know. Even Titan Quest is more has more stuff to provide than this one. But still, this game has lots of depth, and it has lots of depth when it comes to mechanics with stats. Mostly, I would say, with stats rather than actual skills. It has skills, but it is not like... Because in this game you cannot combine two different classes or masteries as you can in Titan Quest, Grim Dawn, whatever. Hit points spread too. This is the skill tree of this class. My class is Guardian. Up here. Shield turn. What did I go to do? I wanted to go to the monument station. Or... no, let's go to the table axis ducts a little bit to farm some XP. You playing the Steam version. Right now I'm playing the original, not the Steam. But yeah, this game is all about grinding. Grinding, if you got to reach the end game, I'm talking about again the retail version, not the Steam version, because the Steam version has actual end game systems. And again, that version is not really balanced around single player, so you will reach a point, I think, in the end game systems that you will not be able to progress anymore. Unless you learn the game from inside out and you become a master of this game, and then you can play solo and go through that end game system. But both this one and that one are grindy games, and especially this one. But if you want to play the first difficulty level, the normal one, it is not really grindy. You can go and you can finish it quite easily enough. But reaching the nightmare difficulty where I am right now and going through, at some point it will start feeling like you need to farm to level up before you can progress any further. Which I don't really mind. If I have free time to spend on this game, I don't really mind. After all, I've always enjoyed very much running around in the sewers of this game and destroying monsters. This game has one of the most satisfying slaying feelings in video games ever for me, if not the most satisfying. I don't know why, but it is absolutely amazing. The only good thing is the respec option. No, I would disagree with you, because there are some other quality of life in that game that are super duper amazing. Also, in that version, you reach level 55 is the cap of the character, and then you have 50 ranks to level up. The ranks is something like a secondary type of leveling up, and you have more skills. You have a secondary type of skills, specialization skills. That game is it has more stuff to do and more stuff to give you. But visually, graphics-wise, this one is better than that one, and this one feels more optimized than that one. This one runs on 64-bit, that one runs on 32-bit only. And that one has some graphic glitches that don't exist in this game, in this version. The best thing about the Steam version, I would say, is the quality of life improvements and the amount of content it provides. The Steam version is MMO version. Yes, it is single player online. It is single player online. Nowadays it is offline on the Steam. On Steam. You don't connect into any servers to play that one. It's single player only, yes. Multiplayer doesn't exist anymore for this game, unfortunately. This could be one of the potential features that a potential new remaster for this game could bring. Multiplayer, even if it was only peer-to-peer. Why not? Who wouldn't enjoy a very good remaster of this version with multiplayer coming back? Heavy improvements to the visuals of the game, heavy improvements to the performance of the game, although the game runs perfectly fine, this specific one. Bugs, fixing bugs, and bringing very important quality of life improvements such as shared stats and other things. Forgotten Ducts. What? Temple says so. What am I doing? I wanted to get into the Forgotten Ducts. Popo. Da, 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 da. Sadokas. For example, this white item, Swarm Edge. It has its own base stats and then it comes randomly with 4 sockets for this specific type of socketable. You can take this item, you can, if you have found very good socketables to put in these 4 sockets, you can put them. And you can upgrade the item via the 2 methods I showed you, the Nano Forge, which will increase the base damage. This one deals Toxic Splash of the weapon, and the other one which will add I don't know. Actually, have I tried to add properties to a white item? I don't even remember. But anyways, you can add at least one or two. And make this item actually much more useful. '38 level finally. Pacifier. Cha-chu. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Wow! Nothing there. Analyzer. The analyzer item is to identify items. Enhanced users. 91 to stun attack strength. $41. I have these items here because I don't have space in my stash to store them. The stash is very small. 1, 2, I can equip this one now and get some more luck. Be lucky. This is a unique item. And go strength, strength, stamina. The forgotten ducts have been very small. Table approach. Let's go there and see if I can gain some XP. Roy, what happened to you? Are you okay? I can see some big bullies ahead. Let's go kill them. Legendary on the floor, but it is class specific, I cannot equip it. Hit me ρε. Wow. By the way, as you can see in this game, we have shield attacks. I'm attacking the enemy with my shield. And if we would get in Titan Quest 2 shield attacks, then even HELLGATE London would be better than Titan Quest 2. I got my shield attacks in Titan Quest 2. Results are out, you scored a battle that failed. Aha. So now that you failed, what do you plan on doing? Uh, 98% in comp science, you failed the rest of the subjects. Nice. Next. Oh! Blue enemies. Elite enemies. Nobody's there. Oh, you fail many times a year, you have learning disability, so you fail many times a year before you pass, actually. Yeah, okay. Will you try to pass again? Will you give more exams in the future? Yoo-hoo! You will try again to clear the exam next year. Aha. Eating pudding was if I play Hellgate. Do you play Hellgate, Havacek? Da, 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 da. I'm gonna level up. It's on your bucket list DLC for Halls of Torment. Halls of Torment. By the way, guys, yesterday we were talking about MMOs at Guild Wars 2. And today I tried a little bit Guild Wars 2. But in the first 10 minutes of the game, I saw once again that that game is not for me. And by the way, we are going back to making build guides for Titan Quest 1, so tomorrow morning we have a new build. A new build guide. I decided that we will close this year. We will finish this year with some more builds for Titan Quest. The combat. No, actually, the combat. I think I liked the combat system more than the combat system of World of Warcraft. The first thing that I saw in that game, and I didn't really like it, was the controls. Okay, you walk around with WASD WASD, and you have to hold down right mouse button to rotate the camera like this. But you have to hold down a button to do that. You cannot do it as I'm doing it right now without holding down a mouse button. Of course, I guess that was the default one, the default settings. I guess that maybe if you go in the settings, the options of the game, you can change those settings, probably. But I also didn't like the size of the forge and the user interface. It reminded me of Secret 2 somehow. Especially the forge, it was smaller than, a bit smaller than this one here. And that was annoying. But I liked the art style. I think that Guild Wars 2 has better graphics overall, or better art style than World of Warcraft. To my eyes, at least. This one will take me to the Waterloo Bridge. Ah, you can change it without having to hold down. Yeah, that was annoying. Hello, Crossbones. How are you today?
Hello.
417. Create this one and salvage it. I wasn't lucky this time. I need to do something with my... I have too many of these things. Boost shield emitters. Let's put it on the 4.
Goodbye.
Hello.
That's what she said. Goodbye.
Come back whenever you like.
Okay, next place for leveling up a little bit. Let's go there. East Chip. You played a lot of Lord of the Rings online. Hello, Miss Maureen, what's up? Lord of the Rings online. I think that for me, the MMO that would be ideal for me, or that would be the best fit to me, would be Elder Scrolls Online. You are enjoying your evening? That's great. You haven't slept too good for 2 days. I know how you feel, Miss Borin, because I never sleep good. Almost never, okay. Let's not exaggerate. Wah! This is a rift. Rifts open up randomly in the world. And if you have more luck, which is a stat, then you get more rifts and more passageways to open up. You two crossbones, only good to this head. Let's get inside and see if we... No, sometimes there where the crosshair is, instead of the chest, there is a portal which takes you down to hell or something like that. And you go there to farm stuff, enemies. Legendary, unidentified pacifier. Awesome. Let me see. Increased splash damage radius 5%. The Rift reminds you of Diablo 3. Diablo 3 has rifts, yeah. But those work very differently. Do you know which games rifts? These rifts remind me a little bit. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Because when you get into the rifts of Oblivion game, you go into places like Hell, which is a little bit reminiscent of this one. This is why it reminds me of this such a great game. Oblivion was awesome. You couldn't watch ESO stream your EX and you said that game a lot, it's too emotionally difficult for you. Yeah. Well, the thing is that ESO, maybe for me, ESO would be the best MMORPG out there. Plate armor. Oblivion Hells, yes. You didn't yet came to play the game. You played Skyrim quite a... Yeah, Skyrim also is a masterpiece. This is a passageway, again a random... It is like the Rift, but it is totally different. And you find these passageways randomly. There are 3 different types of passageways. And this is the treasure passageway. This is why it has currency all over the place. Oh! Legendary weapon hyper mace. What? Two legendaries. Ah, this one is from the chest of the Hell Rift. Eruptive pacifier, damage to beast, spectral direct, chance to fire exploding spikes when it kills an enemy. This is also very powerful, of course, exploding spikes, but when it kills an enemy, critical damage bonus 58% and aura of thorns. Nice. But item level 47, 68 willpower requires character level 39. If I level up, I will have, but I cannot equip it because I don't have enough willpower. Aura of Vengeance is a skill. Critical chance multiplier, but it is only for necro types of enemies. You know, in this game we have racial types of damage, as in Titan Quest. Shield penetration and critical damage bonus for spectral. Yeah, this weapon is very powerful, but not for my build. It is. I will salvage it, and hopefully I will get a nano shard. I didn't get my nano shard. Why? Ah! You played so much Skyrim. You played Skyrim like Fight play Titan Quest. Oh, do you like Skyrim that much? Yeah, Morrowind is amazing. It is a masterpiece, totally. The only thing that truly annoys me in Morrowind is the melee combat system that is based on a system that is like throwing dice in Dungeons and Dragons game, something like that. And it is very annoying. You finished Morrowind 3 times. 770 hours of Oblivion. Wow. Vigorfield, what's up? I don't know. This legendary is very nice. I could put it somewhere here. This is again, on this build I don't go to use this item, although I can use it. But I could make a new character, give this item to the new character, and make a build with this item, based on this item. But the problem is that we don't have a shared stash. Somebody please create a shared stash, a third-party shared stash, something like Titan Quest Vault. Who can do that for this game? Come on. What the hell is... I don't know. I think I will find someone who can do that and actually pay them to do it. so that I have a shared stash. Or I will pay them to create a Titan Quest Vault-like tool for this game. Now, it is a rocket pistol, so... I don't know. The cleanser is the only unique item in this game that you get from a quest as a reward, because you need this item to go through a quest, main quest of the game. And this is why you cannot destroy it. You cannot salvage this item. What is this? Apply the colors of this item as your overall theme. Apply the colors of this item. What? I have never seen this thing before. I have never paid attention to this thing before. What? Whoa, I changed the overall color of my character. Do you see the slot die kit? There was supposed to be this type of die kit that you put there and you get different colors. I don't know exactly how this worked. But this one was available only in the multiplayer version of this game when this game was alive 17 years ago. For the single player, they didn't provide this one to the single player. Also, the multiplayer version, the original one, not the Steam version, it had the endgame coded that the Steam version has. Not all of the endgame content, because the Steam version also has the Tokyo expansion, which was totally different. But it has all the rest of the endgame content of the Steam version, which was the Abyss and a couple of other things. But to play multiplayer, back then, you had to pay a subscription. It was something like World of Warcraft, whatever. And I think that this is why the game failed, one of the reasons why this game failed. They kept some features of this game away from the single player, because to play single player you could play offline as well. You didn't need to pay anything, any subscription fees or whatever, and maybe this is one of the reasons why this game failed. Okay, I will keep it here, but if I keep it here I cannot pick up other items. Titan Quest came out before Skyrim, so it's not that hard. Playing Titan Quest Gold with Overlord mode was amazing, expensive, and painful too. Yeah, Overlord mode is the one that later was called Soul Vizier, I think. This effect that you see here is the stunning effect. When you stun the enemy, this is how they act. Let's go to the next map. We want to level up. Juggernaut, get out of my way. Hey, I'm dying, let me go. Did you see how they all died very, very quickly? This is because they triggered my shrapnel when you get hit, and that one destroyed them. Who is behind me, trying to kill me? Big guys fall easily. Blade Slayer. Boom. Stun lock, stun lock. Blade Slayer. Ooh. Okay, let's shoot them down. Dots. I'm stunning everyone. Those ugly faces. Oh yeah. Epic Blade Slayer, legendary enemy. And a rare enemy. This is an epic enemy. Behind me there is a rare enemy. The rare Blade Slayer. Epic Blade Slayer is dead. Now it is time to destroy the rare Blade Slayer. Da, da. Da. I don't have health potions. Whoa. I need to go back buy some. Zero. No, this is not the Steam version, it is the classic.
I'll be around.
To ruin on the world's end. No? Well, about some supper then. Tomorrow then.
Hello. Goodbye.
Can I help you?
Can you help me? Nobody knows. The game doesn't go to give me nano shards. Okay, we'll have to do these quests. These are quest items to get rid of these items because they take space. And, So, what to do now with this one? Should I destroy this one? I cannot. I will not use it to this character. I cannot give it to any other characters. Even if I could, I wouldn't play the game that much. So, I will destroy it. Yes! It gave me a nano shard. This one.
Farewell.
Farewell. Critical chance bonus. Yeah, this is a unique, for example, which I cannot use because it is class specific. It requires engineer or marksman. One of these two. Unfortunately. Or take a look at this enhanced item, which is one tier above common items. This one has 6 sockets. 6. It is already level 38 item. I can upgrade the base damage of this item. Then I can add some properties. Maybe legendary properties if I can. And then I can install up to 6 sockets, socketable items in the sockets. And make this item actually powerful. It is a machine pistol. I am keeping this one only because it has 6 sockets and I can use it on this Guardian class. Or this one says threat reduction device, damage electric, direct. You have direct damage at splash. This item is awesome because it gives you 169 to shock attack strength. This is to a stat that causes shock to the enemies. It is something like the element of electricity damage. It also increases damage by 18%. It gives you increases electricity damage specifically. So you get electricity damage by 22% and increases overall damage by 18%. And it has 4 sockets. And it is legendary. This means I can have up to 6 stats on this item. I can put up to 3, I think, properties on this one, add properties. And then I can also nano forge the base damage of this item and make it very powerful. So the crafting system of this game is very, very nice. But the biggest flaw of the crafting system, at least in my opinion, is that when you add properties, you don't select which property to add by a list. They are random, and in some cases, or in many cases, you will not even need those properties that the game will randomly add to your items. It is something like Titan Quest where you upgrade with the forge an item and you get random affixes. And maybe those affixes are useless for your build. But if I remember right, in the Steam version of this game, there is one item that you also purchase, and with that item you can remove all modifiers from your item. And you can start building the item from the beginning, something like that. The Steam version has some very awesome features that this game doesn't, this version doesn't have. Is cheap. If I go that way, they will say today is the day. Let's go to the tunnels. Let's farm a little bit. Nice, one more passageway. It is a treasure passageway. Nice. In some cases, if you are lucky enough, you can find the passageway inside the passageway, and if you are super lucky, you can find the passageway inside of the passageway. So up to the 2 added passageways within a passageway. But that one was just a simple passageway in this case. Fire extinguisher. Nothing there. I came this way. Wait. If I came that way... Ah. Well, 56 poison defense power regen, hit point 63. Palladium. Hyper Mace. Stun. This sword is kind of useless. Hello, Bislook. This game surprised you how good it is. This game is absolutely awesome. Have you played HELLGATE London? But unfortunately, this game nowadays belongs to a company that don't give a fuck about this game. All they do is they wait for people to buy the Steam version just to make some quick bucks. They don't do anything about this game. Hello 8-bit donkeys, what's up? Up to the first boss, but how to form a PC this game doesn't support cloud save, yeah. One more passageway. A passageway, and besides the passageway, a rift. Popo, the super funny thing now will be, in that rift, to also have the Hell Rift, a rift inside the rift, and in this passageway to have two passageways. Let's find out. Let's get into the passageway. Come here, enemies. Next to the barrels. They are not coming. They are smart enemies. You bought a sim version and what a hidden gem. You put some graphic mods, a coded mods, and it is amazing. What mods are you using? Eternalski, what's up? Okay, I didn't get another passageway within this passageway. Let's get outside and go to the rift now to see if we will get at least a Hell Rift. I would like to get a Hell Rift to go and farm a little bit. Farm XP. Kill the zombie nation. Yeah, at least we got a Hell Rift. That portal there, that is a gate, portal gate for the Hell. There was HD graphics mod for the environment, you done a mod that fixed the cube and added a lot of stuff from the 2038 version. Ah. Yeah, I have made an account in that 2038 version, but I haven't played. I tried to play actually once when I made the account. I made it 2-3 years ago. But there was, as far as I remember, there was a little bit of delay, internet delay. And I don't enjoy playing such a game with delay, so I didn't really play the 2038 version. Today you feel insane. Why? I'm okay, Abyssal Ternosky. Oh, Soul Drinker, one of my favorite enemies in this game. You got better graphics on the armor and guns on the Steam version. Yeah, the Steam version visually is inferior to this one. But still it is awesome, despite the visual glitches and problems that it has. It is awesome because the gameplay is the same with this one, it has quality of life improvements, it has much more code than this one. The Steam version is totally worth buying and playing. Salvage. Feeling something different. Did you eat anything strange? You want to play the original, you want the Tokyo stuff? Yeah, I haven't played the Tokyo stuff. Actually, I haven't unlocked that act. I don't even know how you unlock it. You feel sleepy, coffee wouldn't wake you up. Do you know what would help you to wake up a little bit? Doing some exercise. You need to complete the abyss. It's a little annoying that you can't do it right away, but this is what it is. But the abyss is not easy to complete in solo because it is very challenging. It is endgame. Have you completed the abyss? Da, da, da. Ancient Ancestor. Hooah. There is a chest there. I got that chest. I also got this enemy to die. It helped, but not for long. Hey, maybe it is one of those days that you cannot really wake up. This happens to everyone. It must be the atmospheric pressure that changes. I don't know. No chest. Ah. Let's go back there. Maybe there is a chest there. That's far away. You installed balance. The mod you installed balance the gameplay for so you can buy live boost. Can you tell me the names of the mods you installed? There is a mod that balances the gameplay for solo. My favorite class in this game. I don't think I have a favorite class in this game. Because, you know, you can play this game in third person with swords, melee weapon, shields. But you can also play first person, for example, with a gun. This is a gun. Take a look at the gun. Oh. So, there is the gun class, the marksman class, for example, that is awesome to play with guns, but it is also awesome to play with melee weapons and shields in this game and dual wielding melee weapons. I'm not really sure which one is my favorite. There is also summoner class, engineer. Hey Zedens, what's up? Nobody back there. Okay, we have explored everything here. Time to get out. Out and about. Links do not show here, but just type the name of the mod and I will find it. It is not necessary to put links. You know, I have... or I had a character that reached... I don't know if I have those saves. That character reached the abyss and... I couldn't defeat the boss of the abyss. I reached down to the boss. You know, it is not really balanced for solo. That was a multiplayer online version. And it was very, very hard to beat the boss, the final boss of the abyss, and I gave up on that character. But I don't think I have that character any longer. We are done with the crawlway. Yeah, Jedens, one of the original developers of this game said some months ago that they want to create a new HELLGATE London game, which for now they call Project HELLGATE Redemption. Hopefully they will make it, and hopefully this time around they will not repeat the same mistakes as with the first game. Having, for example, the ability to trade items in the multiplayer version, but you cannot give items to your other characters in the single player version to force you to play multiplayer, because for multiplayer you had to pay subscriptions. HELLGATE Steam SP modification. Mayhem's unofficial HELLGATE Steam SP modification. Are these mods also on Steam forums? Unofficial HELLGATE and Mayhem's. Okay. Thanks, Donkeys. I will take a look at some point.
Of course. Hello.
Hello, but goodbye. Shield penetration, physical damage thorns, total armor value increase, health regen, defense against all space. Po! Chromatic onslaught symbols. This item is awesome. This item is super awesome. I should keep it, but I don't have room in my stash. Very huge problem, the stash in this game. You found one on Steam and it took you to the HELLGATE London. Ah! I know, HELLGATE London revival page. Years ago I was a member. I had an account in that page. This item is truly awesome, but mine provides all attributes plus 7. And that is crucial. So, unfortunately, I will have to destroy this one. It didn't give me a nano shard. I created this one only to destroy it in hopes of getting a nano shard, but it didn't give me a nano shard. I will do the same here. Give me a nano shard. Bad luck. My luck is such a malaka.
No trouble at all.
$22, $47, buy some of those.
Farewell.
Okay. So, See, here is how I look like, and this is a unique item. This unique item says apply the colors of this item as your overall theme. Oh, this one provides something like silver gray, and this one provides something like gold gray, golden gray, I don't know. And if I equip this one, which is a unique... Ah, this... No, this is better. Wait, if I put this one here and remove it... No, it changes... Oh! Wait, what? What? Would you believe me if I told you that I have never paid attention to this specific mechanic here? Apply the colors of this item on your overall build. So you can do it also with legendary items. And also with rare items. What is happening? Oh. This is awesome. This also looks very good. I like it. This looks very dangerous. I will keep this one. This one. I think this is my favorite after this one. Cosmetics. The mods gave you a lot of storage. Yeah, I will take a look at those mods and we will see. Maybe next time, whenever I stream again HELLGATE LONDON, maybe I will live stream the stream version. The main stats gets triple bigger, it's amazing. Yeah, but there is no mod out there for having a shared stats, right? That is the very big flaw within this game. There is no shared stats. Cannot augment properties full to 6 properties. Okay. I have 68,000. This item is very good. If I am to add a property on this one, it will be legendary. To try to get a great, but I'm not going to do anything now. I have only 68,000 palladium. This character had about 150,000 palladium. And then I added legendary properties on, I think on this one, or on this one, and I got the 65 luck. And on this one, or this one, something like that, I don't remember. And now I'm down to 68,000. Yeah, I know about the bug in the Steam version that gives you more stash pages, but the point is that if we had a shared stash, with a shared stash in this type of games anyways, you can trade items in between your characters. And I have found with this character class-specific items that I wanted to give to other characters, that they can use them. I cannot do that. And unfortunately, I don't know anything about programming, because if I knew, actually, I would have made a software, something like Titan Quest Vault for this game, where you could take items from a character and give the items to another character. And make a collection of items and keep them there in that software. But I don't know anything about programming.
Hello.
All I know is that I will make this one just to break. 3% chance to cause a spectral nova when it hits an enemy. When it hits an enemy. So if you put this one on an automatic rifle, which shoots multiple rounds pretty quickly, then this one can become a very, very good thing. Because 3% chance when it hits an enemy, every bullet hitting an enemy. Hey, when this triggers, it deals lots of damage.
Goodbye.
Actually, I have the machine pistol. And requires item levels 40 to 54. This is level 38. Okay. If I upgrade this item through the Nano Forge, the item level will go up. It will reach at least 40. So I will be able to put this one on this one. Yes. I will keep it for that specific weapon. But increasing this one means I will need to find more nanoshards, and that's a problem. I will have to start breaking my legendary items to get nanoshards. Ta -ta. Ta -ta. Travel to Ludgate Hill. Travel for the kill. So I'm a bit hungry now, so I guess I will stop the stream for tonight here. And I'll be back to stream again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow morning we will have a Titan Quest build guide, new build guide video. And I'll be back in the evening to stream again. Maybe I'll play this game again tomorrow, or maybe I will stream something else. I don't know. We will see. We will find out tomorrow. You hope for an official gamers community patch. Maybe I should try to find someone who can actually program such a third-party software like Titan Quest Vault, pay them, and actually make that software and keep it to myself. Have a good day, Ternoski. Everybody, thanks for stopping by the stream again. I'll be back tomorrow. You will make it for €1,000,000. Yeah, I can give you €1,000,000. I can design, I will use software to design a €1,000,000 bill. I will print it on paper and I will give it to you. Soup.
Goodbye.
Down, down, down. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm a jumper now. Down, 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 down. Hey! Anyways, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow, guys.